Okay, so let's start our session number 2 about sa paggamit ng Google Slides. So let's turn it over to Miss Margaret Oy. Miss Margaret?
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Okay, so actually, this is going to be much more easier than because everything was actually discussed by Maiden a while ago. Okay, so here, okay, I'm just gonna upload my presentation. Oops. Okay. So this is something that you will definitely use while you're enrolled in, you know, ALSE of Life, okay? Because you'll be presenting your business proposals, and I think you'll be doing that online. So it'll be easier rather than standing in front of panels like before, okay? Wherein you have to explain or you have to stand, and of course you still have to do the presentation. Okay, so here, okay, Google Drive for social entrepreneurs, okay, using Google Slides. Okay, so hold on. Medyo nagaano yung ano ko. Okay, so today's agenda, okay, kunwari may ganyan, di ba? This is just an example of what you're gonna be doing already for this Google slide, okay? So kanya-kanyang, this is gonna be where your creativity is going to be used, okay? Kung marunong ka mag-design and everything, how are you going to do it? If you know how to mix colors, that will be better, okay? So today's agenda, okay, by the end of the session, you will understand, plan, build, and refine your business presentation, okay? So I'm talking about just business presentation because this is where you're going to use your Google slides during the ALSC class. Or you can still use this for teaching, or let's say, maraming gamit actually siya. Okay? So why Google Slides? The same reason why Google Drive and why Google Doc, because again, it is accessible from any device, as you can see, computer, a laptop, a tab, a cell phone, okay? So if you're using a cell phone, you can actually download their apps, okay? And then it's Google Slides, okay? Or you can even download the whole drive in your phone, okay? And then you can use it from there. But of course, I don't advise you doing a Google presentation or Google Slides using your cell phone because it won't be easy, okay? So again, build for collaboration. Why is it built for collaboration? I think Maiden mentioned a while ago that you can actually share this, okay? Let's say you will be grouped in the future to do a business presentation or a business proposal, okay? Actually, gagawin nyo talaga to, especially those who are enrolled in the Ateneo program, okay, on the Off Life program. You'll be doing this, and then how are you going to be editing these slides or your presentation as a group, okay? So yung sa pinakita kanina ni Maiden sa inyo na, you can actually share it and you can edit it, okay? That's why this Google Drive is actually built for collaboration, or the slide is actually built for collaboration. So people from your group can actually edit it, okay? Para hindi lang isa ang gagawa ng presentation. And I think it won't be fair for the others kasi this is going to be a group work. Okay, I'm not sure yet how are you going to do your business presentation, but before we used to do it in groups, okay? I'm not sure about this online. And of course, it was mentioned that this is actually for free, okay? And of course, it's a powerful tool for presentation, convincing, and teaching. So it's not just for your business presentation, okay? So even for me, even for Maiden, okay, even for Sir, I think this is the tool that we use when we teach, okay? Especially if we're, even if it's not online, we still use slides when we do our presentations or we do our classes, okay? So again, you log in using your Gmail, okay? Just like your docs. And then of course, after that, you Gmail sign in, okay? So if you don't have a Gmail, I'm pretty sure, I think everyone have one. Or if you would like to create something, then you have to do a new email account para hindi hindi gaanong magulo if you don't like. And if you would like to use it, kasi walang bayad, you can do as many as you like na Gmail. Ang problema lang is remembering the password. Okay? I think that can be a problem for everyone. Okay? Nakalimutan ko na yung password ko, hindi ko mabuksan yung email ko. Okay? So my advice is to write it down. Okay? If you plan to create a new Gmail account. Okay? So here again, so when you open your Gmail, of course, again, click on the 9 dots there, okay? So that it can, and then click on Drive, okay? So as you can see, there are lots of apps in your in Google, okay? They even have Play, pero dun lang tayo sa Google Drive, okay? And then we would like to create a new one, okay? So when you click on the new, yan, sa new, punta tayo sa Google Slides, and then click on blank presentation. But if you're, let's say, for now, my advice is to click on the blank presentation. You can practice on it, maybe after this session, okay? Or maybe while I'm teaching right now, or while I'm talking about it. Or you can actually click from a template, and you can actually choose different themes, okay? If you click from a template. Now, again, just like in Google Docs, the first thing that you have to do is put the file name, okay? So there, the file name, and then let's just say maybe you can put on the file name as ALSE of Life Business Presentation, okay? And then, of course, sa presentation, you always have to have a title, just like what I have at the beginning, which was Google Drive for Social Entrepreneurs. You can even put pictures, okay? We'll go there later on how to put your pictures, okay? You can be as creative as you like, okay? Your presentation can be as colorful as you like as well, okay? And then, so going back, I think I'm going too fast. Masyado po ba akong mabilis? Mag-react lang po kayo. Okay? So, ganito lang po talaga ako. Mabilis po talaga akong magturo. Mabilis po akong magsalita. Okay? So, again, so blank presentation, the file name. Okay? And then you click on the title. Okay? So, here's an example. I think this was Sir Erwin's, what do you call this? Business presentation when we were the ones studying, okay, under Ateneo ALSC program. Okay, SariPay, a cash on delivery payment system using Sari-Sari stores. Okay, and then I think his company is called SariPay Solution Incorporated. Okay, so sir, ano na nangyari dito? Hindi ko nakita tong business na to. So, no.
Nawala na siya.
Nawala ba? Hindi natuloy? Okay, so anyway, this is just an example, okay? So for example, you put in the title. So this is what you're gonna put in. So ganyan na magiging itsura niya sa presentation nyo. Okay, so you put in the title, okay? So let's say in our slide for today, for your business plan, you have, let's say, 10 parts in your business plan. So it means that it depends kung ilang pages to kasi some, let's say, for example, problems and opportunities, kung medyo creative kasi, per problem, per page. Okay? So, may mga ganun kasing creative na tao. Okay? Or nilalagyan nila ng pictures. Okay? Or videos as well. Okay? So, but, let's say, let's concentrate on the 10. Okay? So, ito ang magiging, these are the things that you will need when you create your ALSC business plan. Okay? So you need a problem and opportunity. I'm not gonna discuss this because pag-aaralan nyo to ng masinsinan. Okay? So again, these are the things that we need. Let's say this sa presentation natin, ganyan. So sa una, after nung title, of course, the second one is your problem and opportunity. Okay? Or maybe kung gusto mo panlagyan ng ibang arts, why not? Okay? So slide number 2, to add a slide. Okay, so if you remember, we go back here. Okay, so this is how Dun sa docs kasi makita nyo it's plain, right? You can see here may mga click on title, click on subtitle. And then if you would like to add another slide for your next page, you just go ahead and click on slide and add a new slide, okay? So another way of adding a new slide is, you can see the plus sign over there, okay? You can just click on that. Automatically madadagdagan po yung slide nyo, okay? So you can do that. Or you can choose slide and then new slide. Pag medyo mas OC po kayo, why not? Okay, so but for me, I usually do the shortcut and then I just add, click on the plus sign, okay? So you have two options that you can use when you would like to add a new slide, okay? So there. Okay, and then let's say problem and opportunity. So yan ang kailangan mo ilagay. Okay, so I'm gonna stop this and then I'm gonna show you the actual one para alam natin kung anong nagiging itsura pag, let's say, ginagawa kasi. We'll try to do this. Okay, hold on. I think masyado naman ako mabilis, so may time ako to do this. Okay. Okay. So anyway, so nandyan tayo sa my drive kanina. If you're seeing this, this is actually my drive. And then we click on new, okay, para mas mabilis na lang, mas madali. Then we click on slides, and then the plan presentation, okay. So gantong-ganto yung gagawin nyo, okay. So during the blank presentation, hold on, it's still loading. Ito lang ang hindi maganda pag minsan, pagka live yung ginagawa natin, ano. Okay, so anyway, I hope it will load soon. Okay, anyway, kunwari yan, nag-load na siya. Okay, there. So, sabi natin sa untitled presentation, we put in the title, and then we said that ALSE, okay, umiikot pa po siya. Okay, ALSE business plan. Okay, so ganyan. Ganyan na ganyan yung gagawin nyo. Okay, and then we click on the title. So, depende yan sa title nyo. Let's say, I'm just gonna put this business plan dahil example lang naman natin para hindi nasasayang yung oras. Okay. Plan. Okay. There. And then, depende sa subtitle, you can put your company's name. Okay. So, nasa sa inyo yan. And then, like I said, you can click on slide and new slide. Okay, so you can see, nadagdagan na tayo. The difference between the title, okay, doon sa una, sa title natin, is may ganon. Pero sa next page na, is iba na yung format. Okay? Kasi content na yung nilalagay natin. Kaya yung mismong Google na ang gumawa ng, let's say, paraan para hindi ka na gumawa pa. But of course, if you would like to add other text, like for example here, we have a text box. Dito, click nyo text box. Okay. And then you can actually create a new one. Okay. Kung sakali. Let's say nabura nyo to. Okay. You want to remove this kasi hindi mo kailangan. You just click on that and you click on delete. Okay. So, ganun lang siya. But again, going back, kung may nabura man kayo at hindi nyo na naman sigurado kung paano babalik, ito lang po yung arrow return. Ayan. Bumalik na po siya. Okay, so for those first-timers who will be using the Google Slides, huwag kayong magpanic pag may biglang nawala sa ginagawa nyo. Okay, so you just go ahead and click on the, what do you call this? Undo button. Okay, so there. So if I remember correctly, nandun na tayo sa problem and opportunity. Okay, so maybe we can go back here and then click on problem and opportunity. Okay, so wrong spelling wrong, okay? Okay, so there. So again, ngayon, now if you would like to change the fonts, or let's say, katulad ng sinabi ni Maiden a while ago, you can actually change the font and the sizes. I believe she mentioned that she loved using Spectral. So why not use Spectral? So as you can see, you can highlight that, okay? Okay, or para madali sa mga iba, pag nakita nyo yung ayan, yung cursor natin na nagbi-blink, you can shift on paggamit nyo Apple Command A, or pagka ang gamit nyo po is Windows na computer, then I think it is Control A para ma-highlight lahat. Para hindi kayo yung isa-isa. Then you can just click on, let's say again, Times New Roman. Pag gusto mong palakihin yung size, you can do that. Okay? And then if you would like to change the color as well of your font, then you can just click on this. Kasi ito po, highlight color. Ito nakita nyo A, and then there's the text color. Then you can actually change your text color. My favorite color is blue, so we'll use blue. Okay? So ganun lang po siya. And then you have to put in your problems and opportunity. Okay, so yun po siya. Now, aside from that, again, we have using menu to, again, edit text. I think I mentioned that. Okay, and then let's say inserting images. I think this was also mentioned by Maiden a while ago on how to insert messages. So pareho lang kasi yung sa docs, and yung mga tools nila is almost the same. So walang pinagkaiba. Okay, so you can just go ahead and insert, again, an image. Okay, you can choose if you have your pictures naka-save sa computer nyo, then you can upload from your computer. Or let's say from the drive, or from search the website as well. I think this was mentioned a while ago. So let's say, let's search the web. Kasi pag search the web na naman po tayo, kumakain ng ano, ng tag dito, ng ano, ng internet. So let's just say that I have it in my computer. So upload from computer. Okay, so baka makita niyo yung mga pictures ko dito. Okay, so pero wala pong malaswa dyan. Okay, so okay, hold on. Okay, it's still, as you can see, medyo mabagal siya kasi matanda na po yung computer ko. Okay, so but anyway, let's just say that's how you do it. Insert a photo, and then you can even resize it using the hindi ko na siya magawa dito. Okay. Nagahang siya. Okay, hold on. Well, while we're waiting for that, okay, so this is basically what you're gonna be doing again and again until matapos niyo yung presentation nyo. Okay, so for example, here, I have a screenshot. In-screenshot ko lang kasi itong mga nandun sa ano ko. Nasaan na yung cursor? Okay, so this one. So ito yung opportunities natin, and problem and opportunities, okay, na kay Sir Erwin. Kasi ninakaw ko lang actually itong sample ni Sir Erwin sa kanya. Okay, so here, okay, so there, as you can see, it's gonna load up the picture, hopefully. Oh, there, creating images. I'm not sure if you can see that. Okay. Okay, so kung nakita nyo, natakpan niya yung ginawa natin kanina na title na problem and opportunity. So what you can do is you can just drag the picture to resize it. Okay. So kung anong size na gusto nyo. Okay, and then just put it there. Okay, there. Okay. As much as possible, pag picture, dito kayo sa side, enlarge. Kasi pag hinila nyo dito sa gilid, nag-iiba yung itsura ng picture. See? Nahila siya. So as much as possible, you do it from the sides para lahat ng sides equal yung pag-distribute. Okay, so there. If you would like to put an image. Okay, so next one is, okay, so that's it. Inserting an image. Okay, so again, you add a new slide for our third part of your presentation, which is the mission, and then you can just go ahead and click on that plus sign. Okay, so let's say mission. Okay, ganun lang yan, and then whatever what you're gonna add. Okay, hanggang sa matapos nyo yung. Okay, so it's the same thing. Okay, let's say theory of change again. Another slide, so it's the same. And then another is, let's say on your theory of change, you want to insert a video. Okay, so let's go back to our presentation. So here we have theory of change. Okay, so there, and you would like to add a video on your presentation. So again, you just go ahead and click on insert and then click on video. Okay, so most of the videos, pag meron kayo sa computer nyo, you just save it to your Google Drive. Okay, so if you would like to do that, or if you have the URL, or of course it'll be easier if your video is in YouTube. Okay, so let's say you can find videos in YouTube, pero hindi ko po gagawin yan kasi mukhang magahang yung computer ko. So, but this is how you can insert a video. So if you insert it here and then just click on select kung ano yung video na nakita nyo, as much as possible, look for the video first on YouTube, or if you can download it, why not? Okay, if you can search the, let's say, the video on YouTube, and then you can just copy the URL, okay? Or you can search it through here, okay? So, para hindi na kayo naghahanap dito, okay, nung video, okay, during your presentation. So that's how you insert a video as well, okay? So there, inserting a video. So this is just an example of that. See, yung ano natin kanina is Filipino Sari-Sari Store, okay, ni Sir Erwin, okay? And then again, a new slide for strategy and business model, okay? So again, we add another slide, okay? Strategy and business model. Okay, huwag na natin tapusin yan, okay? So again, another slide is the team, okay? So let's go and add, okay, let's say the team, kung sino-sino kayo. Of course, you would like to introduce yourself as well. Okay, so dito, again, here, let's say you would like to insert a table, the same thing that you did again with your docs a while ago. So again, we just go back to insert, and then we click on table. Now the difference is, let's say 10 kayo, and then wag na masyadong mahaba. Let's say 3 kayo, then you would like to add maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then of course, ano yung mga trabaho nila? Okay. 4. Kasi let's say we have here name and position. Okay. Okay. It depends on you kung ano na yung position. Okay. So and then of course you can even add here kung gusto kong dyan yung number, and then if you would like to move this, you just move it there. Okay. Para yung table nyo na hahati-hati at nagagalaw nyo din. And then you can write like Erwin. Okay. And then to, let's say, ngayon, baguhin na natin, Marge, okay? So, but there, this is an example of that, okay? So the responsibilities or positions, okay, member, okay? And then of course, another is you can add the pictures, okay? If you would like to be more creative rather than just using the, what do you call this? The tables, okay? This is just one way of also introducing yourself. Insert pictures of yourself, di ba? Para mas mukha naman presentable, okay? But of course, we're just teaching you how to create the slides for now. Pero yeah, the more colorful, okay? Baka mamaya hindi maganda yung pagkakapresent, pero maganda yung slides, why not? Nakakadagdag yan sa ano. Or let's say, sa motivation, or sa pag natatakot ka pero maganda yung slide mo, bakit hindi? Okay, that adds up to the courage as well. Okay, so and again, growth strategy is the same thing. So you just add new slide if you need one. Okay, so again, and then the risk. Okay, so and then of course add slide number 11, financial plan. This is going to be discussed by Sir Erwin. Okay, so later after me. Okay, and then of course, closing statement, kailangan pa rin yan dun sa presentation nyo. Sinabi ko we have 10, of course, but of course, you still need a closing statement. Okay, mag-alala pagdating sa parts ng business presentation, or the, how to present a business plan, okay, or how to create your business plan, it's going to be discussed in your classes, okay? So, basta ganun lang, add, okay? So before I go to other stuff, okay, do you have any questions? Or maybe I can continue and then I can just ask for the questions later. Okay lang, Sir Win?
Sige lang. So, mag-ano muna siguro muna tayo ng mga 2 to 3 questions. So,
Okay.
again, ang question nyo is i-chat nyo lang. Kung wala naman, we will proceed. No? So, i-type nyo lang sa inyong, baka busy pa sila sa pagsusulat ng business plan. So, don't worry, the business plan will be discussed in 3 sessions. So, SE2, SE3, and SE4. So, makakover yung ano yung isusulat nyo, yung content na isusulat nyo doon sa 10 parts ng business plan. So, ang presentation lang today is essentially ang paano gumawa ng slides, but na naka-align na doon sa 10 parts ng isang business plan na gagamitin nyo sa inyong OF Life program. Yun. Ang tanong ay, I always drag the image from the web. What is the other way po?
Okay, so like I mentioned a while ago, most of my pictures for me, I downloaded. Okay, so it means that it's in my computer and it's not in the web. Okay, and then I make sure na yung kung picture na ginagamit ko is no patent or hindi ako madedemanda pag ginamit ko. Okay, so that's something that I forgot to tell you. Okay, so if you're going to use a picture, okay, pag hindi siya, let's say, hindi basta-basta, kasi you can screenshot from your computer or even from your phone and you can transfer it to your, let's say, to your presentation. Okay, so here, let me just, hold on, let me just share this. Okay, so for example, kanina dun sa picture natin, I think yung kay Sir galing sa website kasi yung sa kanya. But for me, let's say, for example, because I like taking photos, so what I do is I upload it on my computer. And then yun ang ginagamit ko para walang problema. Okay, so pero ito, mga pictures na to kay Sir to. Like you can see, if you place a picture, you can put in the source on where you got the picture. Okay, so parang pasasalamat na rin sa may-ari ng picture na yan at para hindi ka rin mademanda. Okay? So, because they can actually sue you for that. Okay? So, I forgot to mention that a while ago. So, yun. Okay? So, another is, yeah. So, Lorna, you can actually download, or let's say if you take your own pictures, then why not? And then from there, you can save it to your, hold on. What's that again? Yale's presentation. So, okay, so here, the insert image, as you can see, upload from computer. If you save it from your computer, automatic, nakasave yan. Kung saan drive mo or saan folder mo na lang siya kukunin sa computer mo. Okay? So that's one way para hindi lagi sa web nang gagaling yung pictures mo as well. Okay? So I hope I answered your question. Okay, so I think we have another question. Okay,
So, paano maglagay ng diagram sa slides?
Okay, so that hindi ko muna siya i-discuss, okay? So I think, Sir, i-discuss mo ba to later?
Yung diagram? Pwede mo issue na lang para ano?
Okay. So, pwede ba maghingi ng exercise by using slides? Okay, so maybe later we'll do that. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so again, let me just check. Insert. So here, as you can see, the diagram. Ay, nasa ano dapat tayo? Meron dito sa gilid lumabas na mga diagrams. As you can see, you can actually choose. Let's say, for example, dito sa strategy word natin, if you would like hierarchy or this one, okay? Ayan, para hindi ka na gumagawa ng diagram na sarili mo, okay? And you can put that in your slide as well. Let's say, yeah, strategy, yung plans mo, what are you gonna do first, second, third, okay? So this is just what you're gonna do. Again, click on insert, diagram, and then pag lumabas dyan, meron tayong mga iba't ibang diagram dito that is readily for use, okay? And then of course, like for example, this one, you can see this pink here, okay? You can change the colors of that. Let's say, let's use that, okay? And then let's click on the other and remove it. Okay, hold on. Kaya mo na muna siyang ganyan kasi nag-hang talaga siya. Okay, so you can click on it and then nakita mo uli dito yung paint, and then of course also the you can see that, and you can change the color if you like. Okay, like I said, I like blue, we can go on blue. And then yung ano na naman natin, dahil hindi siya nakikita, we can change again the color to black. Okay, so ganun lang po yung gagawin nyo. Meron po tayong ready na ng mga diagrams dito, and then you can just easily use them. Okay, so I hope I answered that question. Okay, so for the exercises, maybe we can discuss about that later. Okay, so do we have more questions? Paano
Paano?
po mag-download ng image from web? Okay, so sir, do I still have time? Okay, so
Yes.
actually, yes. Okay,
Marami ka pang time.
there are a lot of websites wherein you can download free images. Okay, katulad ng Unsplash. Okay, I like using this kasi you can even say thank you to the owner of the picture. Okay, so Unsplash is a website wherein you can download images. Okay, and then may dun sa picture, makiklik mo na siya yung arrow down. May arrow down doon, and that means that you can readily download the picture. Okay, so that it means that masasave na kagad siya sa computer mo, and you don't need to let's say screenshot or copy paste it. Okay, so yes, Unsplash is and marami pang iba, but I think that for me, Unsplash is already a good site in getting picture. Okay, so Unsplash is a website. Okay, Unsplash po. So andito siya. Okay, so si Sir. Ayan. Yung shinare po ni Sir na Unsplash. Okay, so yun po siya. It's a website. You can search it in Google. Okay, say Unsplash and then free pictures. Okay, so marami po dyan. Okay, so there. I hope I was able to answer your questions. Okay, so I still need to continue kasi let's say, paano nga natin nga naman. Okay, so here again. So continuing. I'm sorry. Hindi ko na siya present. Okay, so how to present. Okay, paano mo i-present yung ginawa mo ngayon. Okay, so again, it's easy. Okay, we go back to this ALC plan, and then as you can see there, beside share is what we call present. Okay, so you can just click on that. Okay, and then ito yung lalabas. Yung ginawa natin kanina, hindi pa siya maganda, pero ayan. Okay. Or then, if you would like to go to the next page, pag may mouse kayo, you can use this. Okay, there. So there, business plan. That's the first part of our presentation. Okay, so I'm gonna skip this for now. Okay, yung pag gusto nyo mag-exit sa presentation, you just press on escape. Okay, ganun lang siya kadali. Now, another one is, let's say, how keyboard control during presentation. Diba? Meron yung iba kasi nagpapanik, especially pag first time. Okay, I'm telling this because saan na yung arrow, saan yung next, okay? So, para hindi kayo natatakot, okay? So, let's say you want to go to the next page, okay? Pag meron tong mouse na to, you can click here, okay? Or, another one is, you can just click here, anywhere. Or again, another is by, if you can see on your laptop, okay, especially sa mga laptop users, meron tayong arrow keys dyan sa laptop nyo, sa keyboard. So may up, down, left, and right. So you just click on the right arrow and automatically it will give you, lead you to the next page. Now, if you want to go back, then you click on the left. Okay, so ganun lang ang para hindi kayo hindi ko na alam kung anong pipindutin ko papunta sa next page. Okay, so you just click on the arrow key. Again, if we would like to get out of the presentation, you just press escape on your laptop, or here you can see this, press on exit. Okay, so ganun lang siya kadali. Okay, so you don't need to panic. Now, of course, Why? Bakit yung iba maganda yung presentation? So I'm gonna skip that. So we have formatting. You can format your presentation. So when we say that, you can change the slide background. Okay. So again, how do we do that? Slides. Say change background. Okay. Here you can see color. Okay. Let's stick again to the blue one. Okay. And then you can click done. Okay. Nag-iba na yung color. And you can do that with every slide that you have. Okay. Pero wag naman ganong colorful, masakit din sa mata. Okay. So, but of course, let's say, for example, again, you want a picture for the background and you have the picture with you. You just go ahead and click again on slide. Okay. No, wait. Change background again. And then, okay, image. And then you can just go ahead and choose image. Okay. Ngayon, pag choose image mo na naman siya, you can do it by, you can browse it on the web. Okay. You can use your camera right now. Okay. Kung gusto mong selfie, why not? And then your photos from your computer or from your Google Drive. So, pwede mo rin gamitin yun as a background. Okay. So, that's how you change your background. Okay. For your slide. Now, again, aside from slide background, we have your slide theme, okay? So what would we have? Kung maalala nyo from the very beginning, there was a blank presentation and choose from a theme, okay? So here you can actually let's say, choose the background. And then you can see here, no, not the reset theme. Or add to theme, no, that's it, sorry. Okay, hold on. Again. So you can just go ahead and change theme at slides. Okay. Masyado magulo yung ano ko. So there. Why is it not there? Edit master, then, okay, slides and change theme. Okay. So as you can see, lalabas na naman tong nandito sa may right side, and you can actually choose from a lot of theme pag ayaw mo na mag-isip kung anong kulay ang gusto mong gamitin. Okay, I can just easily do this and click. And then lahat ng slides ko mag-iiba because of the theme that I have chosen. As you can see, meron ng padagdag effect. Okay, so that's what we call theme. And then I advise you to use this actually para hindi na kayo nag-iisip kung ano pa ang gusto nyong additional, what do you call this, na pampaganda sa presentation nyo. So I advise that yung content pa lang sasakit na yung ulo nyo, pati ba naman yung design, problemahin nyo pa. So make use of what the features that the slides have, which is theme. Okay. So, and then lastly, okay, we have a slide transition. Okay. So, but pagka sa online kasi parang hindi na maganda pag may transition. Okay. So, mas maganda na lang yung next slide. But still, how do we do transitions? Okay. So, for example, with this first one, okay, so you can see, slide again and then change transition. So, lahat ng gusto nyong gawin sa presentation nyo na, okay, pandagdag effect, okay, and then you can just add transition. Okay, so here, for example, here, slide, transition, none. Okay, we have dissolve, fade, slide from right, slide from left. Okay, katulad, let's say yung first page natin, slide from left tayo. Okay, and then play. Okay, so ganun ang kalalabasan ng transition na sinasabi natin. Now, yung next slide, sabihin na naman natin, okay, so stop, okay, and then this one, you would like to add slide from right, okay. So, meron kasi dito as apply to all slides or, okay. I think pagka may bayad sa kasano. So, you can do that, apply to all slides, then play. Then let's try to, what do you call this? Do the presentation, okay. So, present. Then we will see how it will look like pag gumamit na tayo ng transition. So you can see there. Pero pareho din eh. Kasi I choose yung slide. Dapat ibang transition. Kasi pag gumamit tayo ng arrow, it's no different. Okay, so maybe we can do this. And let's do dissolve or fade. Okay. Apply to all slides. Okay. And then play. Okay. So if we do the presentation, okay, again, nakita nyo, hindi na siya nag-slide from left to right, but nag-fade na siya, okay? That's the transition, okay? Iba-ibang transition kasi yan. And you can use these effects during your presentation, okay? So, sabi ko, pandagdag ng ano yan, ng pampaano ng courage, okay? So there, problem, opportunity, mission. Okay, so that's how you do transition in Google Slides. Okay, so I think this is the end of my presentation with Google Slides. Okay, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.
Okay, so any questions? Again, i-type lang natin. So thank you, Marge, for that presentation. No? So napakaklaro, and then you have now an idea kung ano yung style nyo sa paggawa ng slides or ng presentation nyo for your business plan. No? So i-comment nyo lang again sa chat room ang inyong mga katanungan para nakikita ng iba. So ang unang tanong ay, so i-chat nyo lang, no? So, paano po pag gusto natin ng music as background? So, background yata ito sa presentation. No? So, Marge?
Okay, sir, saglit lang po. Okay, so I'm just gonna share my screen again para makita niyo siya. Okay, so yung katulad ng ginagawa ni Sir Erwin, you can actually include, paste the video of a YouTube. Isa yon. Okay, so another is, hold on. Okay, so here, again, insert. You can insert an audio. Okay. Okay, you can look, usually pag ito kasi, dapat meron sa drive mo. Okay, and then you can paste that. Okay, and then you can just select and add it. Or, let's say, during, kasi pag presentations, it's either, we don't usually put background music, especially pag sa presentation, I don't advise that you put the background music during your presentation kasi pampagulo yan, especially if you are talking, okay? So, but if you would like to put, let's say, my advice is to put a video rather than the music, okay? So, but for you to do it, you can just go ahead and insert and put the audio, insert an audio if you would like to put the music. And that is for, you can also change that to per slide yan. Hindi siya sa lahat ng slide. Okay? So, kunwari dito tayo sa theory of change, doon lang ako naglagay ng audio, doon siya mag-play pag nandun ako sa page na yon. Okay? So, I hope I answered that question. Okay, so do we have other questions?
So next question is, the docs slides are meant to be downloaded and used with Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and not via Google mismo because it will entail a good internet connection, according sabi ni Sherwin.
Okay, so I'm not sure. I didn't see that. Okay, hold on, sir. Nagaano na yung ano ko.
Hindi na nakikita.
Yeah, hindi na. Okay, so anyway, so there, the docs slides are meant to be downloaded and used with MS Word, PowerPoint, and not via Google Meet. As you can see, I'm using my presentation directly with Google, okay? So I'm not using any Microsoft or PowerPoint, okay? So you don't actually need that, okay? So now let's say if wala kang internet connection and you're gonna do a presentation, okay? So that's when the advice of, let's say, Maiden a while ago comes in, okay? Wherein, let's say, you click on File, and then let's say you can make a copy of the entire presentation, or let's say you can click on Download and download those PDF documents so that you can save that in your computer. Na let's say, for example, nawalan ka ng internet and then nagtuturo ka sa harap ng maraming tao. Okay? You're talking in front of people and we're not talking about a computer. Kasi a computer, if you want to do presentation, automatically you have an internet. Okay? So, but if you would like, let's say, to just bring your laptop in a remote place and you want to do a presentation, you can just click and download as PDF. Okay? So, and then this PDF, okay, you can retrieve it from your documents and then use it for presentation. Okay? So the only difference is if you download it as a PDF, wala na yung mga transitions na nilagay mo. Okay? And then you cannot click on the arrow left and right. What you can do is actually scroll up for the presentation. Okay? So the only thing you can do is may scroll mo na lang siya. Okay, while doing the presentation. So you don't actually need to have PowerPoint, okay? Or you don't actually need to put this on PowerPoint and able to do the presentation. Because if you do that as well, let's say you want to open this in Microsoft, some of yung letters, yung pictures, madideform kasi iba ang PowerPoint sa Google Slides, okay? So they are using some different features and then yung ibang features masisira, okay? Dun sa ginawa mong presentation. So you don't need to do that anymore. Okay. So there. But yeah, if you want to have gusto mo ng safety, you download this PDF para in case of emergency, meron kang copy pag wala kang internet connection. Okay. So again,
So, isagdag ko lang, no? So merong option, once na na-open mo na yung Google Slides mo at inopen mo siya from slide number 1 to the last slide, kahit wala ka ng internet connection, you can do that. Except kung may video. So yung iba naglalag yung video. But kung normal lang siya na presentation without using internet, once na na-open mo na siya tapos nawalan ka ng connection, you can still use your Google slide presentation. But then again, tama yung advice ni Marge na to make sure na you have a PDF version. Kasi ito yung backup palagi. So nung nagpe-present ako sa mga scientific conferences long time ago. So kami, so super planning kami. We have dati wala pa yung Google Slides. We have Microsoft presentation in our email, in our USB. Then nakasend na yun sa conference presenter. Then we have a printed copy. Plus, we have a PDF copy para magka-brown out yung scientific conference. We always have presentation. Ganun kami kapraning dati sa So ngayon maganda lang sa Google kasi nandiyan na sa Google, hindi mo na kailangan. Kung masira yung computer mo, kasi may mga time na nasira yung computer mo, so kailangan mong ma-access yung file na yon. So sinesend namin yung copy yung PDF copy at saka yung PowerPoint sa email. So ngayon naman kasi kailangan mo lang mag-login sa Google para ma-access mo kahit na ibang computer ang ginagamit mo. Kaya mas madali ngayon.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, so another question is, can slides be downloaded into Keynote for Mac? Okay, so again, you can go back on the file download. Okay, as you can see here, we have Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, pag gusto mong buksan siya sa PowerPoint, pwede mo siyang i-download sa Microsoft PowerPoint. Pag gusto mo as ODP, okay, and then as ito mga to, what do you call this? Mga parang picture JPEG or plain text, okay? So again, I'm not sure with Keynote. I seldomly use Keynote even if I'm using a Mac, okay? Because I find Google Slides very convenient. Kasi, like I said, I don't need to save. May iwan ko man siyang nakatulugan ko, andyan pa rin siya pagbukas, okay? Okay, so yeah, but you can see, you can download this and then you can open it. But like I said, if you open it from other platforms, there's a possibility na yung fonts and other stuff, okay, might be different, okay? And then masisira yung presentation, okay? But still, you can still use that, okay? Oh, there. Ayun si sir. Yung additional ni made is you can also click on file and then make available offline, okay? So yeah. Para pag binuksan mo, wala kang internet, you can still use it as for presentation. Okay. Thank you for that additional tip. Okay. So do we have other questions?
So okay na? So you can download it also as PowerPoint and then open it as a Keynote. But then again, dahil meron silang, hindi sila pare-pareho ng mga font ng mga system nila, may mga missing font at elements dyan. So, but still, you can survive without PowerPoint. So ako, I don't have Microsoft Office for a long time. So, nagagawa naman ng paraan using your Google Drive, Google Slides.
Okay. So Lorna has a question. If I open it in tablet as long as it's Google, same pa rin ba? Okay. Sa com ko siya ginagawa. Yes, even for me, let's say, sometimes even in your cell phone, it still look the same. Okay. As long as you open it with Google. Okay. Let's say, like I said, if you have a tablet or let's say an iPad, I advise that you download the applications for that. So you don't have to open your email and then open, what do you call this? Open the drive, okay? So pag meron ka kasi yung mga apps sa iPad or sa phone mo, you can just easily click on that and then may kita mo yung mga documents mo on that, okay? So there. Pwede ba natin i-save transfer yung file sa USB from Google Drive, okay? So yes, you can actually do that, okay? So yes. Pag katulad ka rin, Sir Erwin, na medyo kailangan lahat nakasave. Yes.
Scientific conference yun. Buong mundo ang, pag pumalpak ka ng presentation mo, buong mundo yung, kaya super backup.
Okay, yes, backup. And then, like I said, as long as it's in your, pagka, let's say you're gonna use another computer, kung gusto mo gumamit ng another computer, you can just, send it to your email, okay? Para ma-easy access mo siya, okay? Like what Maiden said, like there, email it, okay? Email as attachment, okay? Or you can just copy the link and then send it to your email. And if you would like to access that in another computer, go ahead and log into your Gmail and then you can just open that easier, okay? Rather than saving it from a USB, okay? Pag minsan kasi pag sa USB, hindi rin gumagana, okay? So pero pag may internet yung computer na gagamitin mo, why not? Okay, it'll be easier to access it if you access your Google as well. Okay? Yan ang maganda sa slides, okay? Or let's say sa Google Drive. Okay. So any more questions?
Okay, before we have a break, Marts, meron kang announcement? Sabi ni
Okay.
Maiden, no? Nautusan ka ni Maiden.
I-advertise ko lang po yung namin, additional to what Maiden was saying a while ago. So here, okay. So this is present, okay. There. Okay, so like as mentioned a while ago, we are actually Travel Link English teachers in Facebook. Mukhang naghang yung computer ko. Hold on. Okay, so there. Okay, and then of course, what is our company all about? Okay, this is our company is actually registered under the name as Triple Merge LLC. Okay, we just started last October 2019. This was actually formed because of ALSE. Okay, so we were actually kumbaga na-inspire kami to create our own business because of what we've learned from Ateneo, the program, okay, LSE program, okay. So for now, we're still located in Tokyo, Japan. Hopefully, in the future, we'll also be located in the Philippines, okay. So for now, dito kami sa Japan kasi dito kami nakatira, okay. So again, our services, we do online courses and seminars for English teaching, okay. So if you want to be an English teacher, okay, so why not? Okay, we teach people how to become an English teacher on both online and offline, okay. So then we also have educational travels for English teachers. So for now, wala ito kasi dahil sa pandemic, okay. So sadly, we do a lot of educational travels before. And we also we have virtual assistants that was mentioned by Maiden a while ago. And this one is the very, this is new to us, the Eikaiwa class. So this is just a English conversation class. And this is for our Japanese students, okay? So there, this is what we teach for online courses for English teaching. Okay, maybe one of these days, if you are curious enough, we do, again, free online classes as well. Okay, so just like our page, okay, Travel Link English Teachers, or like our page in Facebook. Para medyo, pag makikita nyo may mga post kaming free na seminars as well. Okay, please join us. Okay, this is an example of our educational travels. This was actually last year in Taiwan. Okay, we bring people there who are curious enough to learn more on how to become a teacher. Okay, and then we get certificates from them. Pero ngayon nga, dahil sa pandemic, canceled po lahat. Okay, so this one is the virtual assistants. This is an example of our Eikaiwa class with Japanese students. Okay, so, pero na-promote ko lang po. Baka may mga kaibigan po kayo. Okay, so anyway, thank you. Okay, so